Good morning, everyone. Sorry I haven't done my face, my hair, but I am going to do, let's move it back a little bit. I am going to do a video on the performance tab. Now, I hope nobody minds me using my workstation, but there is no way around it. I have tried to have like a fake workstation so that I don't have to show anyone's numbers. But unfortunately, I cannot do that. So I am going to try my hardest not to show too much PRV, only because it's personal stuff. But at the end of the day, it's your PRV. It is open for myself to see it. There we go. So I am going to do a video on how to work your performance tab, your reporting, checking with your team, and yeah. So here it goes. Where am I going? I am going to go to that one. Okay. So here is your dashboard. It'll tell you how many active frontline you have. It'll show you your TWV, your GWV, and your PRV. But we all know that because we have watched how to navigate through our workstation. We are going to go up here to the reporting tab. We're going to click on that, and this is going to take us to where we need to go to check in with our team and ourselves. So you can view your team, you can view the sales reports. The only thing I ever really use is view my performance. It's not my personal performance, it's everyone's performance. So here you'll see my upline. You'll see my upline, and I can contact them directly by just clicking on them. You'll see my PRV, my GWV, my active frontline, and my team. You can also see down here my little SMART goals, and I can edit them anytime. But to check in with your team, we have these little buttons here. Okay, so sensational start, clicking on that will show you who is close, who has earned it. So as you can see here, Sam has earned level 2. She has completed her tick list. Now, if you have not completed your tick list, then you will not earn it regardless. So you need to make sure that it says complete, okay? Then, so if they haven't completed it, you need to let them know that they haven't completed the checklist. And to find out what level they've earned, it will tell you here. But also you will have here their PRV of what they've done. And if you know your sensational starts by looking in your workstation or your training guide, it'll explain to you how much PRV they need, and how many recruits they need, and if they've completed it, and when they enrolled, and most importantly, when their 70th day is up. Okay, so you've got 70 days from the day you start to earn level 1, 2, or 3. If you don't earn it, it is not the end of the world, but this is how you can check in with your team. Okay. And you can say, okay, you've got 20 days left until your 70 days is up. Let's get you here. Let's get you there. And you can help them get to where they need to be. We have got essential to certified, so that you can see who is ready to promote to certified, or who has just. So let's have a look. So it will tell you again their enroll date. It'll tell you who they are. It'll tell you their title that they're sitting at. And it'll tell you their PRV. So if they're close to 1,000 PRV, let's have a look. So our closest is Nicole Hamill. So here you can see Nicole is at 809, so she's almost at 1,000. So another qualifying party, and she is certified with 25% commission. I like my little pen. So, Nicole, move your little butt. We have also got Rebecca Purvis and her mother Tracy Purvis, who are on 602. Becky Waters, 548, halfway there. And I know that Marianne hasn't been with us very long at all. Marianne is on 525. So you are over halfway there, and you joined on the 28th of August. So well done. So that is how you can check in with those. You can do it all in one, but this is just like another way of doing it. What did I just click on then? Shooting Star, that was Shooting Star. So now you can see who's earned it. Shooting Star, you need 500 PRV in your first 15 days. So at the moment, no one here has got 500 PRV. Their Sensi Shooting Star day are like their enroll day is here, but the day that it is up is this day. So you can see how long they've got left or if it's already passed. So the 18th of September is already up. So then you can understand where they're sitting, okay? Don't forget down here you do have multiple pages sometimes, and that's just to check in with your team to see how close they are. So, what is the date today? Have we got anyone? 26, I think that's just up. 26th, 24th. Oh no, we've got 8th of October down here. 8th of October. So Kelly Moore, oh no, that one's... So there we go. We've got a few without going into it too much. That could be earning it. Promotions. I don't use that one too much because I just do it myself in my downline report, which I'll show you. So this is people that have hit certified. Let's use my little pen. So they've hit certified, and that's when they hit certified. Hit lead, when they hit lead. So 31st of August, Hannah hit lead. 31st of August, Tamika. So usually it will do the end of the month. As you can see, it's all 31 because they update it. I'm sure they hit it earlier than that. So yeah, that's just a little extra thing there. Oopsie daisy, my bad. This is why I didn't want to have... Okay, so this is the one I use all the time. Start downline report. That button there. That is what I use for everything. So I click on that, and this will open up my whole team's PRV and GWV. Whoopsie daisy. So this will show you their PRV for the month. So you've got your little titles here. Your PRV is one of the most important. GWV is to know if they are promoting. Team, how many teamies they have. Active frontline. Frontline is those that you have personally brought in yourself. So if you are a team leader and you want to bring in teamies, your active frontline will change to 1 or 2 or 3 when they have put through 200 PRV or more. That is only when they are active. You can see if they are going to cancel. They will be ticked here if they are due to go inactive this month. So that's when they get ticked at the start of the month. Sensi will message them, and you can message them too and let them know that if they don't put the 200 PRV through this month, that they will go inactive. It tells you where they live, their enroll date, their name, which you can click on, and their rank. So basically, if they are essential consultant, what they're getting paid at, and their title. Let me have a look. What's it doing? So the title is their current title. What just happened then? I have no idea what happened then. Yeah, let's go back. So their current title will be there and whether they're promoting or not. So let's get back down to a start downline report. Okay, so this is our whole team. Now I'll just keep us here. Now what we're going to do, you see their PRV, how many active teamies they have, how many teamies they have, so how big their team is. You can then click on this bit here. Choose visible columns. This is what I use all the time. Click on that, on the little, what would you call it? I'll make sure that you know what I'm talking about. You click on that little button there to open it up. This is going to open, okay? So you can go through, I use this side because these sides are already being used in terms of the title. Let's move this up a little bit, see if I can move it. No. Okay, so all these things here are already all these things here. Okay? Now, you want to be able to add these things. So if you click on the little cross here, on the ones that you want. So you can go down and go, right, I really need to know when their birthday is. What we're going to do is we're going to click on birthday. We want to know, I think there's sponsors there, but let's just say lifetime PRV is probably one I use all the time because then I can see how much PRV they've done because that will help me with promotions and, you know, especially for certified, and it will help me to know their lifetime PRV. So that one I use quite a lot. So all you have to do is click on the little cross. So I'm going to click the cross. So we can pick as many as we want, or we can just pick one, whatever. So let's do, we want to know who is the sponsor of this person. Sponsor's name. So then we don't have to go, oh, whose team is she in? If we've got a big team and we're not too sure, we can add that in too. Right, let's just do that for now. I think we've got birthday, lifetime PRV, and sponsor. Okay, you then need to click on OK. And now it will be added, as you can see here. Birthday, lifetime PRV, and sponsor. That will then, if I go out of it now and go back in, it will be gone again. You may be able to save that. It says save report here. So I might be able to save it. Let's try that. I haven't tried it. I just do this every time I want to do it. So you can see here, I'm Natalie. I'm director. I'm currently at Superstar Consultant because I have not finished my month yet. So I'm not at director just yet. My PRV, PTWV, GWV, my team, active frontline, new recruits. Yes, I know. Enroll date. Sorry, I'm just looking at other things. So you can see when I joined, and my birthday is 10th of February if anyone wanted to know. My sponsor is Carly. And my lifetime PRV is 58,760. So you can see all the information that you need to know. So let's do save report and see what happens. Because I haven't done that before. Oops. So you're always learning when you're with me. And then I think you press save downline. So I don't think this is going to save it on here all the time. See, it's gone already. So I wasn't sure if it was going to, I think maybe when you click here, save downline reports, that's where it would go. So I wouldn't have to type it in every time, if you get what I mean. So let's go choose visible column. We're going to do, we want their email address up. Oops, I just pressed cancel. Okay. Right, there's their email. You can now see their email. We're going to save the report. We are going to call it, what should we call it? September. This will help you for the month, so you don't have to, you can go back and see how they've changed over the 2-week period. Or say you set them a challenge for 2 weeks, you can then go back and go, right, this is where they were at then, this is where they're at now. So there we go, September. And like I said, I haven't used it before because I write things down, which I'm pretty stupid really, because I should just save my report, because that would work out so much better, wouldn't it? So there it is. Anywho, so that is how you do your report. Now you can email here. You can start leadership report. So I just clicked on this on here. And this will show you pretty much what we just seen then anyway. But it's more of a leadership type thing. So it just, it's not really anything different from what I usually click on. Right, you've got your entire leadership. So up here, you can check back. So if you want to check back and see how well you did, so we're September now. So let's say, let's go October 2018. And we're going to go run report. Sorry, I should run report. When it wants to work, there you go. This will tell you who was in your team back in October 2018. How much they did PRV wise. Wow, Rachel. Damn girl. Look at you here. So it'll tell you who was in your team on that date, how much PRV they did, how many teamies they had. So let's see, I had a team of 34 back in this time last year. So it doubled. Yeah, so that's good to see. You can add additional filters and you can check back. So it's good to see your PRV. So I did 2,829 PRV back in October last year. And then September this year, which we have just done. Run report. Obviously, I'm not finished for the month, but I think I'm on like half, 18. So I'm 1,000 less than I was this time last year. But I hit director. I had a team of 30. I am now a team of 62. So you can go back and check everything you want to check. You check your group, your months, your... Let's have a look, see. Commissions history, that's what I wanted to show you. That's what I'm thinking in the back of my head. Commission history. So it will show you how much you can earn. I don't see what you earn. Any of you earn, only myself. So this will just show you monthly paychecks. So let's go back to October last year. So $2,490 I earned as a director. And I think that might have been my first month as director. And yeah, that was my PRV bonus. So it just basically shows you where you're at. So you can look back over time. And also helps with your tax time too, because I don't have to write anything down in terms of how much I earn, because I can go back from June to June and I can click. So I think you can actually select on a computer. I don't know about here, but for tax time, so we would do July. Oops, I was hoping that I could do it. I know you can do it on a normal computer. I'm almost certain you can do it on a normal computer. So you could pick a certain amount of months. But obviously not on this computer, because this is like a tablet. Yeah, so it's not going to let me. Oh, look at me. So this business has potential to grow quite massively. As you can see, from March to October, mine went from 600 to 2.5, I think it was 2,800. So it's got a lot of potential to grow. And I was star consultant then I went to superstar and then director. So yes, it does relate on how much PRV you do, but it also relates on how much GWV you do, because your GWV will then get you to promotions. And if your team aren't working and you're not working, then your paycheck won't go up. Let's do this one. So hopefully that's cleared up a little bit for you. I don't know how long this video has been going for. I ramble. So yeah, this business has potential to grow. You need to check in with your team. You need to get them working. But you need to work yourself, because you need to be doing a minimum of 500 PRV to be paid at title once you're a leader. So if you are lead or above, you need to be doing 500 PRV each month to be paid at title. If you don't do it, that's fine. You just won't get paid as a lead consultant or as a star or superstar or whatnot. So just know that I have to work my business too to get paid. I can't just sit back. I have to not only work with my team, I have to build my customer base up, and I have to build my team base up. So I'm working 3 different things at the same day. That's my job. And I make sure, because I want to hit my 500 PRV minimum. So obviously you're going to get paid on your PRV. So if you do 500 PRV, that's what you'll get. You get paid on your team as well. You'll get percentages. If you do 1,000 PRV, you're going to get paid more than that person doing 5, because you are doing more personal sales. You'll still get paid on your team. The more your team gets, the more you get. But if your team are working their butts off and they are killing it, and you've done nothing, or 100 PRV or 300 PRV or 490 PRV, you don't get paid on your team. You only get paid on your personal sales. So unless you're hitting 500 PRV, you don't get paid for your team. So it's good for your downline to hear that, because then they know that you have goals to hit, the exact same ones as them. If they're not hitting 500 PRV, they don't get paid on their team. If you don't do 500 PRV, you don't get paid on your team. So just know that no one's sitting back. Even Carly has to do 500 PRV to get paid from my figures. And so on and so on and so on. So work your business every day. Check in with your team every day. Check your performance tab, and congratulate those that are close to promoting, or give them a shout out because they're close to promoting or close to an incentive. And yeah, jump on the pages, the group teams, and congratulate them when they do. And yourselves too. Give yourselves a pat on the back, and give yourselves a shout out. For crying out loud, you're working your butts off. You deserve it. If your upline hasn't shouted you out, shout yourself out. I'm so proud of myself for hitting lead. It's a huge accomplishment. Any promotion, and each promotion has its own requirements. So, I like to say they get harder and harder, which they do, but you're constantly growing your team, so it shouldn't be harder. It should come naturally. My business has grown at I don't want to say slow pace, but it has gradually grown at my own pace. We're not in competition here. We are not trying to beat one another to a certain point. We're doing it at our own pace. There is people that have flown past me. Some are still here and some aren't, because sometimes if you go way too fast for your own personal self, once you get to a certain point, you can't keep up. So that's why I'm here now. Before your teams grow too rapidly, get onto it now. Get yourselves some form of a system. and do a little bit every day, checking your workstation in the mornings, and then, seeing if anyone's close to hitting a certain title, give them a shout out, check back in the afternoon, and if they have done something, then you can shout them out then and, say well done. So checking it, twice a day is great. But sometimes your downline will beat you to it and say, hey, I've done this or I've done that, which is great as well, because then it keeps me on my toes. Like, oh, I need to check more often. So yeah, have fun, have a good day, and I love you all. All right, see you later. Toodaloo.